Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. In this video today, we're going to be discussing, as the title stipulates, property taxes, real estate transfer fees. Again, I am an American attorney. I am not a Thai attorney, so I'm not going to get too in-depth in this. It's just basically a general overview for foreigners to understand some of these issues. And moreover, this is going to be a video which is designed, so if you wanted to contact, say, our firm, the Thai attorneys would be dealing with this, sort of hands-on. Again, this is just an overview, if you will. But the Thai, these are just some observations as a foreign legal professional looking at the from the outside looking in at the Thai property tax system. In many ways, those who come to Thailand are sort of flabbergasted by really the lack of a lot of property tax or taxes on property directly. Like in the United States, we have things like mill levies and all kinds of different types of taxes, but most notably we have property tax, and there's a tax that's assessed on the value of the property every year, and that tax is then tolled against the property owner, or assessed against the property owner and collected from the property owner. In Thailand, with some some exceptions, for residential purposes, sort of an ongoing yearly property tax doesn't really exist in that same way. Again, I'm speaking in generalities and I'm speaking vaguely on purpose because, again, Thai legal professionals are better equipped to handle this. This is simply an overview. But that being said, there is an aspect of taxation with respect to property and real estate in Thailand. It's very different than the way that we do things in the United States, but it's somewhat more straightforward in a way, but it's just something that most folks aren't really used to dealing with, and that is the property transfer fee or the transfer tax. One of the ways in which that the Thai system deals with taxation on immovable or real property is by assessing taxes at the time of transfer. So the land office, which is called the land office or the land department, is in charge of assessing a transfer tax based on a formula of percentages, based on the type of land involved, be it residential, commercial, etc., the usage of the land, the various structures on the land, etc., etc., etc. Very much in the same way that an appraisal of land in the United States or real property in the United States is undertaken by appraisers or adjusters. Over here, sort of the same formula comes into play with respect to the land office in Thailand. That being said, at the time of the transfer, this fee has to be paid, and frankly, if it's not paid, the land office simply won't perfect the transfer. They won't affect the transfer. So if it's not paid, you're not going to get your land. I mean, or your real property. You as the buyer, and the seller isn't going to get their money. So again, it's sort of an elegant way of dealing with this matter because it creates an impetus to get the tax paid and move on with everyone's lives, basically. But that being said, it's quite different when compared to say the tax regime in the United States or other countries similar to that operate on a similar system, whereby there's sort of this ongoing tax, and there are proposals which have been announced in recent years to create a property tax that looks a little bit more like the Western system, if you will, although the amount at which the property will be taxed is quite high, especially for residences. But that being said, it's not a foregone conclusion that tax regime is going to be passed. So we've yet to sort of see implementation of anything such as that. But as far as the transfer fees, these have been in effect for quite some time. The percentages and the formulas by which the transfer fees are assessed are going to change depending on circumstances of the underlying case. But as far as it goes, for purposes of this video, the thing to take away is when purchasing real property here in the kingdom, the issue of the transfer fee is going to be pretty darn important when it comes to the matter of conveyancing.